Back-to-back knockout losses have changed Joe Rogan's opinion on Ronda Rousey. The UFC color commentator still thinks Rousey is a badass despite getting KO'd by Holly Holm and Amanda Nunes, respectively. But Rogan believes he was probably out of line when he said Rowdy could defeat some of her male UFC counterparts. During a recent episode of his podcast The Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan admitted that though Rousey's ground game is still on par with some of the best in the world, man or woman, he shouldn't have said she could beat half the men bantamweights on the roster. "I made the mistake of saying, hyperbole, I'm the master of hyperbole, I exaggerate all the time. I was like, she could probably beat half the men bantamweights in the UFC. No, that's definitely not true. I shouldn't have said it at the time. Now, it's definitely not true. She could beat a few that aren't good outside the sport. Look, if she gets guys on the ground she could, expletive, a lot of people up. Her judo is 100% legit, her armbars are amongst the best in the business, but people were always saying that. Now that she's lost, everyone's relaxed with that." At the height of her dominance, when Rousey was ripping arms off left and right en route to a perfect 12-0 record, many wondered if the women in the UFC's bantamweight division were enough to challenge the Rowdy one. Some even went as far as to speculate on a potential Rousey vs. Floyd Mayweather bout after the pair exchanged words over Mayweather's domestic violence charges. But now, after getting dismantled by two women, it's clear Rousey stood little chance against male UFC bantamweights and definitely not Mayweather. Which is absolutely fine, because men fighting women for sport shouldn't be talked about anyway.